Good evening.
Good evening, Odie. I see you were just sitting here, and I was just wondering what you're about to do.
Yeah, uh, I hope this will be one of our funnier moments in time.
Yes, please.
If not funny, I don't want to say funny, but one of the more interesting comical times.
Okay.
Uh, this has to do with
Mm-hmm.
something that happened in the '60s
Hmm.
in Chicago,
Okay.
and I was living in a building
Mm-hmm.
that we call the Avon Towers on 61st and Dorchester.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying all this to remind people who lived in this building that we were a very special collection of people. Uh, Mrs. Rose Wallman was the owner of the building, 4 floors. She rented us rooms for
Mm-hmm.
like 50 cents, $50 a month.
Oh my. Okay.
And the only thing you had in your room, of course, was a sink.
Mm-hmm.
Your toilet was down the hall. But it was an intellectual hotbed. Most of the
Yeah.
people there were going to the University of Chicago, and uh, they were so intellectual. They got on my nerves, but I had to be a part of it because I was in the mix.
Right. So they were going to the university,
They were
and
going
you
to
were
the
going
university.
to
They were just,
post office. You were working.
I was working at the post office,
Right.
coming back and forth. And when I got off of work, I went to the Zebra Lounge down the street around the corner.
Okay.
They were going to Jimmy's Cafe to sit up and drink beer and quote poets and so forth and so on.
Okay.
So almost as a joke, a friend of mine named David Heiss, who's a sociologist who lived down the street, he's a regular guy. He and his wife, Margie, and their son, Jacob, who was also a regular guy, about 3 months old.
A regular guy.
I mean, 3 years.
3 years old. Okay.
But I wasn't anti-intellectual. I just thought they would take it a bit far. If you met somebody in the hallway, you had to quote something out of Sartre,
Okay.
or you had to talk about Simone de Beauvoir, or
Okay.
this and that. Anyway, we went to David Heiss's house one evening to sit around and be intellectual. And I had read a few lines of from a poet named Dylan Thomas, who was very, very popular at the time. And David, oh, that's pretty good. So I decided, what the hell, I'll become a Dylan Thomas poet. And it was all kind of funny because I was really black. I was in Langston Hughes and Angela Davis and stuff, and black. But I liked Dylan Thomas.
Yes, he was likable.
First of all, he drank a lot.
Well, that and his poetry was, you had to really listen to hear what he was really saying. It's called one of those, do you hear me now?
You hear me now.
Do you hear me now? Yeah.
So this evening, I thought it would be interesting to do a Dylan Thomas poet called, a Dylan Thomas poem called Lament.
Lament.
And it goes like this. To David Heiss, and to Fred Flowers, and to Lynn Flowers, and to Margie Heiss. Dylan Thomas's Lament. When I was a windy boy at a bit, and the black spit of the chapel fold, sighed the old ramrod, dying of women, I tiptoed shy in the gooseberry wood, the root owl quiet like a tattletale tit. I skipped in a blush as the big girls rolled, 9 pins down, the dunk is common. And on seesaw Sunday nights, I wooed whoever I would with my wicked eyes. The whole of the moon I could love and leave, all the green leave little weddings' wives in the cold black bush, and let them grieve. He drank a lot.
I understand.
When I was a gusty man and a half, and the black beast of the beetled pews sighed the old ramrod, dying of bitches. Another boy and a bit in the wick, dipping moon, and drunk as a new dropped calf. I whistled all night at the twisted flues. Midwives grew in the midnight ditches, and the sizzling sheets of the town cried, "Quit." Whenever I dove in a breast-high shoal, wherever I ramped in the clover quilts, whatsoever I did in a cold black night, I left my quivering prints. When I was a man you could call a man, and the black cross of the holy house, beside the old ramrod dying of welcome, brandy and ripe in my bright base prime, no springtail Tom in the red-hot town, with every simmering woman his mouse, but a hillocky bull in the swelter of summer, come at his great good time to the sultry biding herds. I said, oh, time enough when the blood runs cold and I lie down but to sleep in bed for my sulking, skulking, coal black soul. When I was half the man I was, and served me right as the preachers warned, sighed the old ramrod dying of downfall. No flailing calf or cat in a flame, or hillocky bull in milky grass, but a black sheep with a crumpled horn. At last the soul from its foul mouth hole slunk pouting out when the limp time came, and I gave my soul a blind slashed eye, gristle and rind, and a roar's life, and I shoved it into the coal black sky to find a woman's soul for a wife. Now I'm a man, no more, no more, and a black reward for a roaring life, sighed the old ramrod, dying of strangers. Tidy and cursed in my dove-cooled room, I lie down thin and hear the good bells jaw. For oh, my soul found a Sunday wife in the coal black sky as she bore angels, harpies around me out of my womb. Chastity prays for me, piety sings, innocence sweetens my nasty black breath. Modesty hides my thighs in her wings, and all the deadly virtues plague my death.
Dylan.
Now, what I did was to take Dylan Thomas and take the people I was talking to into our version of the thing.
No.
And one of the things I came up with was the Signifying Monkey.
Right. The cleaner version, I hope.
Well, let's hope.
Please proceed.
Brother said, oh man, that's Dylan Thomas. But I asked, have you heard the Signifying Monkey? So, what's that? Okay, these are intellectuals from this building I'm talking about, right? So rather than rest my laurels on Dylan Thomas, I went to Signifying Monkey. The Signifying Monkey may have come out of the Anansi stories from Africa. Said the Signifying Monkey to the lion one day, hey, there's somebody going around talking, I'm sorry to say, about your mama in a scandalous way. The lion looked up in surprise. What? What did you say? Yeah, I said somebody going around talking about your mama in a scandalous way. Who is it? Tell me who it is. The monkey said, you know, monkey. You really want me to tell me who's talking about my mama? Well, what about you said your mama made me mad? Well, who is that? Who is it, monkey? It's the elephant. The elephant, you say? Yeah, yeah. The lion shot off through the jungle like he shot from a 44. He's going to find the elephant to even the score. He found the elephant where the tall grass grows and began to circle around. He's going to punch him in the nose. The elephant looked up in surprise and said, hey, wait. You better go pick on somebody your side. But the lion wouldn't listen. He made a pass. The elephant grabbed him up in his trunk and flung him down on his grass, in the grass,
Yes.
on his grass,
Yes.
in the grass, on the grass.
Yes, of course.
He whipped that lion to a fairly well. And finally, when he got enough, the lion struggled up and got away.
Mm-hmm.
He had been whipped to a fairly well.
Gotcha.
And this is when the monkey up in the tree started some more of the signifying jive. Look at you lying. Man, he whipped your fast. The lion looked up. You know, up in them trees is where you better stay. Well, wait a minute. The monkey got to jump up and down and defeat Mr. Lemon. He plunged to the ground. And that's when the lion jumped in with all 4 feet. And the monkey, you know, curious cat said, please, Mr. Lion, please let me go. And I'll play you something you really ought to know. The lion, curious like cats are, lift up his paw in the monkey. Scamper up the tree, got away. Got up in the tree. What I want to tell you is that if you fool with me, I'll stick my friend the elephant on you again. You think you got whipped today? Wait till you see what else he got to say. The lion looked up and roared, hey! Up in them trees is where you better stay. You better keep your monkey ass up in them trees is where you stay, and that's where they are to this very day.
That's what happened with the monkey. I understand that. Well, thank you for this moment.
Well, there's a whole lot of them, but I ain't gonna give you all of them today.
Oh, don't give them all to me today.
No.
Save some.
We'll save some to tomorrow.
The treasures.
We'll save some to tomorrow.
This is true, definitely. And it's funny because.
Hey, I like your outfit.
Thank you.
Where'd you get that from?
I think we got.
I mean,
Yeah.
looks good on you.
Thank you kindly.
Okay, appreciate you.
You know, and with poetry,
especially the thing that's on both sides there.
Yeah. Let's not go there.
You're cute, you know that?
Why, thank you. I like you too.
And I'm glad I'm married to you.
I'm so glad you married me too. You are.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I was trying to mention the fact that so many people think that rhyming is poetry.
Yeah.
More times it's therapy
than
poetry. People write poems to themselves in a sense, or to.
You want to come over and sit on my lap? Well, I mean, I don't want people to think I'm just talking to an AI figure or something. Oh, my glasses.
Oh no, your glasses.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. There's room for both. You were saying?
I was just saying that so often people think poetry is rhyme, but it's more than rhyming.
It is. It's a feeling, and all the rest of the things that you could talk about.
Right, because you talk about haikus and other types of poetry.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Haiku. I love haiku and I love tanka.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the brevity of things
Mm-hmm.
that take you off 2 or 3 lines can
Mm-hmm.
say everything. Sunlight, daytime, moon, more sun.
And people need to explore, okay, not only your own culture, know your roots, but also explore.
As a producer of this program, I hope I'm not embarrassing you or anything by inviting you to come over and, and
You
I know you. I know you didn't expect to be called over to come over, sit on my lap.
No, I didn't.
But you, as a real producer, I'm asking you to sit on my lap. So,
okay, well, I don't want to hurt the leg.
Okay, appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
Okay, can I get a little kiss?
Oh, yeah. On camera.
Okay, on camera. You can produce my show anytime. What do you call this?
Moments in time. All right. With that, love, see you in a bit.
Okay.
All right. Ciao.